because I cannot afford to do something to this car. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Daily Driven Exotics. My name is Amelia and I will be your host today. I'm good friends with Pirelli, and as you know, Pirelli is the tire for McLaren, so I was brought out here for the unveil or the press event of the 720S Spider and the 600 LT Spider. So here you have the 720S Spider. Beautiful body lines, very lightweight actually. They spent a lot of engineering to make sure that they weren't going to have to add additional weight in order to make the convertible. This one's probably about 220 pounds heavier than the coupe, and that is about 108 pounds heavier than the coupe. That is a huge deal. That is very light and still structurally very sound. Let's go race some McLarens. Drive legally the speed limit. All right, this is us, the Aztec Gold. I apologize for all the water on the lens. True test, is there a cup holder?
One there.
Oh, look at that.
They even have storage in there.
Oh, that's great. First time sitting in a McLaren. I am sitting next to my good friend, Michael.
How's it going, guys?
He is the Gentleman Racer online, if you guys want to check him out. We always seem to end up in the same car together on these.
Yeah, it's like the third time, I think, yeah.
And each time it rains. I don't know what that says, but we're gonna make the best of it. Right off the bat, this car, I've never driven a McLaren, and this is something else. Before we get driving, I just want to point out one feature that I found very, very interesting, is you can turn on and off tint to keep the climate on the inside of the car not too hot over summer, and on top of that, it doesn't fade any of the leather. Oh my god, this grips! Totally doing the speed limit, but my god, that thing pulls. I'm like this. I don't think I've ever I like this. I like this car. Giggles approved. It is so easy to go way too fast without even realizing it. You feel like you're cruising at like 20, you look down and you're like, my god, I could go to jail. Should we ask if these guys are good?
We're trying to find a massive cactus.
I think you found it.
Go home.
That one works pretty good.
We're done. Yeah.
Oh, it definitely likes to kick.
Does get a little tail happy.
Oh yeah, it gets so squirrely. So the one thing that McLaren guys actually said was, please do not stop and take photos along the way. Everybody has stopped taking photos along the way. Oh, look at that! We dropping the top out here! We dropping the top in Arizona! I got there fast. Whoa! Whoa! The active arrow! Whoa! Did you just see that go up? That's so sick! Wow, this car is a blast! You said it perfectly. This feels like a go-kart. Like a really fun, fast go-kart. Look at this. I'd say squad goals, but we're living it. Just wrapped up lunch at the golf club house. We're gonna take the next leg back, head back to the hotel, and hopefully the rain clears up. All right, so Michael's gonna drive the way back now.
Should start.
Oh, that sounds great. Love the sound of these McLarens. We were at a stoplight and we were just kind of revving it, like bouncing off the rev limiter. The car was warm, I swear, a little aggressive, but it was so amazing. The car sounds so good. I swear it's like spitting flames in the back. That sounds great. I don't know, maybe I was two-stepping it when I was doing it earlier. We ended up going back to the hotel to switch to the Belize 720S Spider. That's a very beautiful color. I really love both of them. I think the Aztec Gold goes well in terms of photography when you're shooting in such, you know, a desert, barren background, but the blue really pops and it stands out. So we're here, we're pulled aside. Mike's a photographer, so he's taking some shots of the car right now. Whoa. Just from this angle right here, you know, this Belize blue really helps define the body lines. Like, it really just stands out more in this color. What a beautiful car. What a fun car. All right, because this is Daily Driven Exotics, I feel like I have to at least attempt a donut with the 720S. The sheriff just drove by, but we're in a private parking lot with permission, so I'm assuming we're good. Oh, buddy! Yeah, we got it sideways. Alright, I figured out the play with the 720S Spider. So what you gotta do is you gotta come in at speed. You can't do too tight of a donut, and you have to do some wide donuts. You saw the footage from the inside of the car. That was sick. It's like pouring rain right now, so I'm not gonna ask Michael to go outside and do that, but yeah, I got it sideways. Good morning, guys. The sun is out. We have some beautiful McLarens to drive today. This is gonna be a good one. We're headed to the track right now with the 600 LT Spiders. So the names of the three paint codes on the 600s, you have the Mayan Orange, the Lantana Purple, I believe, and the Lime Green. Right off the bat, I kind of like these seats more. They're more track inspired. And you guys already know I'm a track rat. I put a poll on Instagram. What would you guys prefer, the 720S Spider or the 600 LT Spider? A lot of people, I think, voted 720 because it's a higher number, but in reality, this is the rowdy teenager, you guys. This is the fun track inspired build. It is so low that there's a button we have to use to raise the front to go over speed bumps. So happy that sun came out.
A little bit.
Yeah. We're definitely gonna push this car today. So Mike's gonna drive the first leg. I'm gonna take over the second. I'm excited, more so because the rain went away and the sun is out. I am being invited by Pirelli. They make the tire for McLaren. They have a special tire they designed for McLaren. You know it because it says MC on the tire. So that being said, now that we can really mash on the car, it's so exciting to see how this will really handle. I wish I could tell the people how fast we were just going.
We were doing the speed limits.
Indeed. From a dig, 600 LT Spider. Let's go. From a dig and actually getting on this car, the tire really complements the car. The Pirelli tire complements the McLaren. I'll figure it out at the track. All right, so we just arrived to the track. I think we're gonna have a briefing, sit down, have some lunch, but this is pretty nice, I must say. Sorry. I would have powered through them. I don't want to scare her.
Let the car drift out wide and wide. Use all this track. Brake hard, second gear. Turn in. Patient now, don't wait on the power. Sit straight up. Turn in.
I spent all day racing cars, you guys. I'm having a great time here, but with a heavy heart, I must say goodbye. Heading to the airport back to LA. This has been a lot of fun. Pirelli, thank you so much for inviting me out here. McLaren, thank you for having me as well. I can't believe I got this opportunity. It's been a pleasure. I want to keep racing these McLarens right now. If you guys don't subscribe to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Smash that like button. Until next time, bye.